Hey hookers, welcome back to Inspired by a Smile. My name is Christy, and today I'm going to show you how to make a little basket with a 3D printed bottom, or if you have a wooden one, you can use that too. So if you have two hooks and your yarn and your basket bottom, let's get started. Alright, so you do need a small hook that's going to fit through the holes of your bottom of the basket. So mine, the size it is, I was able to use a 2.25 millimeter. So just make sure you can grab all your hooks and just pick the one that you want to use to go through there. That works best. And I'm using a 6 millimeter for the rest of it. So you're going to go through the first hole. I'm just going to show you how to start this here. And then meet you at the end of the row. But you're going to go through the first hole there. And you can pull the yarn through slowly. Remember to crochet loosely around, especially with the smaller hook, because you're going to use that for the first row. So once you have it through, you're going to just go through that stitch. Pull it tight enough, but leave it loose enough too, because you have to be able to get your other hook through after. And you're just going to simply go through the next hole and loosely crochet through again. And you're just going to keep repeating that all the way till the end of the row. So I'm just going to show you a little bit more here and then meet you at the end of this row to finish with the other hook. See, it's very easy, and this is what it looks like so far. Alright guys, so now we're at the end of the row. So I am going to go through that after into the first stitch. You want to do a chain first to make up for that little gap that's in between. And after joining into the beginning of the row, you can switch into your 6 millimeter or whatever size you want to use for this, but I was comfortable with this one. And I'm going to put a stitch marker at the beginning. You can move it up if you need to, but I just basically want it there to see the beginning of the one row. I am not going to be continuously working in a round, so you'll be doing a slip stitch into the beginning of the row like that, and then doing a chain at the beginning of each row. I found it worked better. I usually don't do it like that, but it just worked out better that way. So you're going to single crochet after doing that all the way around, and make sure you're loosely crocheting again so your basket doesn't turn out weird at the end. I had to actually take out a few rows just to fix it. Also, I did 8 rows of single crochet just like this all the way around, and at the end of each one you're going to do a slip stitch into the top of the stitch and then do a chain. So I'm just going to show you a bit here. I'd love to thank you all also for subscribing so far. I do appreciate it, and for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. So there's the beginning of it. You're going to do 8 exactly like this. Okay, so we're at the end of the 8 rows here. And I got my yarn cut already. I just left enough to sew into the inside. So I'm just going to put my hook back in, and I'm going to slip stitch into the beginning of the row there at the top of the stitch, and just I'm just going to tie it off now. I'd also like to take a second. I realized I didn't thank my patrons as well. If you would like to sign up to my Patreon account, it's $3 a month, and you get a free octopus stuffy when you sign up, and it's going to help with my materials for further videos, and also goes towards our sailboat. We're going to be moving from Ontario to BC onto a liveaboard sailboat on the ocean. It's going to be quite exciting. So I'll also be doing new tutorials from my boat and just other fun videos of ocean life and living on the sea. So if you'd like to help out with that as well, it's $3 a month, like I said, and you get a free baby octopus crochet stuffy when you sign up. You can message me on Patreon or on Facebook to let me know your address after you sign up. So right now, after finishing that off, this is actually a chain of 10, sorry. Got carried away there. So you do it after the chain of 10, flip it over, do one more chain and go from the second from the hook. And then you're going to do a single crochet, and you want a single crochet all the way across the chain. And you'll have 10 single crochet in total, as long as you made the chain properly and are crocheting into the bottom of the chain. It really helps, makes it look more clean too. So after you've done your chain of 10, you want to make 2 of them actually. These are the handles for your basket, if you're making the handles. Sorry, it's a little blurry there for a sec. There we go. There we go. So I'm just going to sew that onto the other side, just like this one. Also, I'm excited to announce that there will be my giveaway will be soon, now that my subscribers are almost at 1,500. It's going to be quite interesting. It's almost there. And I have some fun stuff in there for all of my fellow hookers. So I can't wait to post it. I'll be posting a short on YouTube and on my Facebook page to show, well, basically all over social media. You'll see it everywhere, what will be included. I got it from Amazon today for what I needed to buy, and it'll all be put together very shortly. So right now I'm just actually hiding the yarn from the, it's not quite in the shot here, but I'm just getting rid of that yarn on the other side before sewing the handle on. See, if you just go into the inside of the basket and sew, you won't see it on the outside. So I just went into the back of the stitches on the inside of the basket with the needle and went through a few of them to hide it. Alright, so now I am going to tuck this little piece in on the inside of the handle where you're not going to see. Whichever side you prefer, I always tuck it in on, I don't know, I always have a preferred side to tuck it in on, so if you do too, that's the side you're going to want to go with. So just go in the back of the stitch with the needle. So you're just going to snip the end there. Now I'm just going to thread this and sew the one end onto the side of the basket. Alright, so I'm just like gonna make sure this is lined up enough with the other side. So just go into the inside of the basket with the yarn and just sew right back through on the other side through the top, so that you're sewing in kind of almost like, I guess, when you'd sew a button on. And just like that. And I went right back through the same holes. And then you can just go on the inside and tuck in that piece of yarn on the back of the stitches. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the Halloween tutorials on my channel if you need to get anything made for Halloween. There's a few already and more to come. I'm making a Halloween themed penis next because apparently those are popular on my channel as well. So I have a cactus penis on there and they just seem to be just, I don't know, I don't understand it myself, I guess because they just look so cute, crocheted, and are different. But I'm going to make sure to add a couple for Halloween. So keep an eye out for those. And there will be a new top on my channel soon as well. It'll be the first top on my channel, actually. So with this, because I had to cut a piece of yarn first, I am going to go on the inside. And this time it'll be in view of what I'm doing. I made sure of that because this basket is a little big for my camera view, I guess. So just go on the inside of the back of the stitches with that first. And then from the inside, you're going to sew into the handle. So I'm going into the bottom. And then when I go to crochet or sew back into the basket, I'm going to go through the top and into the back. Or vice versa. Either way, going in and out just like that. And then I'm just gonna go right back through another time. And now I'm just gonna sew right into the back of the stitches. you may just make sure after you're done you can snip or tuck in the ends. So that part is done. So now you want to get rid of this before finishing off, so you can get rid of your stitch marker first. And this is actually going to close in the gap a little bit if you do it right, so just get your needle threaded. And you're just going to sew through. And then you can go through again and then snip. Again, thank you all for watching. I'm very excited to get this one uploaded and more onto my channel for you guys to make. There we go. So just snip that carefully. And you've got a little basket. Like I said, if you have a 3D printer, that's what I use to print mine, but if not, you can buy these little wooden ones as well. Awesome, guys. Yay!